Yes, Riti. नहीं ऑब्वियसली मैं तो सीधी पूछती, मैं तो मैम अगर बच्चा भी कुछ लिखता तो भी मैं सीधा पूछती हूँ नाम बताओ कौन है। मैंने कहा ऐसे मुझे क्या पता कौन है।
Ma'am, you're on unmute.
Okay, we are waiting for one of our judges, children. So just bear with us for 1 or 2 more minutes. A very warm welcome to madam. Yes, Riti. Principal madam. Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am. We will be starting with the presentation. I hand over to Tanish. In case Tanish, yes, Tanish, please start. Okay, we are waiting for one of our judges, children. So just bear with us for 1 or 2 more minutes.
As Albert Einstein rightly said, you can't solve a problem on the same level it was created. You have to rise above it to the next level. Good afternoon to our esteemed principal ma'am, respected judges, and all the participants who are aiming for excellence. On the behalf of the entire fraternity of Amity International School Sector 46 Gurugram, we welcome you to Technovity. We strive to make this an impact, encourage students to think outside the proverbial box and come up with creative solutions to today's problems or ones which we may face tomorrow. This platform wherein students work on projects and carry home some pertinent skills such as creative thinking, problem solving, collaboration, and efficient communication. Organizing this event would not have been possible without the blessings of our founder president sir, Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan, and a beloved chairperson ma'am, Dr. Mrs. Amita Chauhan. In the light of their love, support, guidance, and help, we have been able to conduct this event on a virtual platform in these unprecedented times. We hope to make this an event such that enhances social skills and builds relationships as well as promotes teamwork, spontaneity, confidence, trust, creativity, and broadens our horizons. Now we will have a traditional and virtual land lighting ceremony to as a tribute to Mother Saraswati by our principal ma'am. I request everyone to please rise for the occasion. Our respected principal ma'am, Mrs. Aarti Chopra, a dedicated educationist with over 28 years of experience in the field of education as a teacher, mentor, trainer, planner, and skill developer, and a tireless worker of the cause of children education, is a firm exponent of amalgamating modern skills with traditional values. I would like our respected principal ma'am to please address this august gathering.
Thank you so much, Tanish. Welcome aboard, everyone, all the participants, team members, teachers from different schools, and my fellow educators. At the onset, Technovity is there to bring about a revolution in the way we all think. It is the ongoing revolution Rather, it is propelling the revolution towards innovation and creativity. As you all know, it is an era of accelerated technological progress characterized by new innovations whose rapid application and diffusion causes an abrupt change in society. We are here to bring about a change in society with the help of constructivist thinking, the thinking that allows children to have knowledge based on understanding and accredited to their own experiences prior to entering any challenge in life. Quoting Bill Gates, the advance of technology is based on making it fit in so that you don't really even notice it and it's part of everyday's life. We at Amity are giving special emphasis on the use of technology in the education sector and enhancing and learning as well as adapting by the use of technology. We are so thankful to the Government of India, especially Niti Aayog, for letting us use Atal Tinkering Lab for the cause of society. As our Prime Minister Narendra Modi also says, that technological trends are changing quickly. It is essential to stay updated with these trends. Fearing technology is not good. Technology is a friend. Mere knowledge of technology yet is not enough. Its application is as important. Amity schools as well as Amity institutions, pan India and abroad, are all technology as well as innovation driven. We are one group which has the maximum number of patents to our credit. And I think these attempts and efforts on the part of faculty members and students to bring about and nurture creativity amongst the children are going to pave way for a revolution for the India in 2030 envisioned by our founder president, Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan, and our chairperson, Dr. Mrs. Amita Chauhan, according to whom each and every Indian would be a world leader and Amitians would be leading this congregation. Thank you, sir and ma'am, for giving us such a broad vision that we are able to instill in our children the love for various forms of technological usage as well as letting their minds grow in the direction of creative pursuits. Without any further delay, I will request the team members to take the program further ahead. Hackathon 20. Congratulations to all those who have organized it. Let's see how the participants are able to tinker with this. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your encouraging words. We're honored to have our respected judges as Ariman Agarwal, who is currently pursuing bachelor's in computer science at the University of Massachusetts. He has been a grand prize winner in Google Codin and also has won many other accolades such as the Microsoft Imagine Cup, ARSSGC, IRIS National Science Fair, etc. Currently, he is pursuing research in machine learning and supercomputing.
I
Hello
will.
everyone, it's nice to be here.
Yes, I welcome you, Ariman, with a virtual Tulsi sapling. A very warm welcome to you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. That's really nice.
Thank you.
We also have Gursimran Singh, a junior in Georgia Tech studying computer science and industrial design. He has many interests, including product design, software development, entrepreneurship, and venture capital. In the past, he has been a star achiever and has won many accolades such as HackGT, IRIS National Science Fair, INSEF, etc. He's a true creator and innovator and continues to pursue impeccable opportunities in Atlanta metropolitan area.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, we welcome you, Gursimran, with a virtual
Thank,
Tulsi sapling. A
thanks a
very
lot,
warm
ma'am.
welcome. A very warm
Yeah,
welcome to you.
thank you.
So now, coming on to today's event, Hackathon. Here, we provided a 3-day time frame wherein the participants were asked to create a product based on the given prompts And now the qualified teams are supposed to be pitching their product in front of the panel of judges. So this is the presentation order and our qualifiers. St. Xavier's High School, Technogeets, an independent team from DAV Public School, TPS Rohini, KIIT World School, AIS Mahur Vihar, and AIS Sector 43 Gurgaon. For the competition to be smooth and successful, we require the participants' cooperation and expect them to abide by the general specifications. The attendees are expected to always keep themselves on mute until their turn arrives, switching on their cameras when they're presenting. Queries and clarifications are to be asked in the chat box or by raising hands. So, finally, for the moment you've all been waiting for, I would ask all of you to buckle up and let's commence Technovity Hackathon 2020.
Good evening, guys. So now we'll be starting with the pitch. Uh, Guys, I request you to please keep your cameras on while you're presenting. And the first team coming for the pitch is Saint Xavier School, Sector 49, Gurgaon.
Can we have Arsh Verma present his screen, please?
Can Gursimran please turn on his camera? And can we create a memory right in the beginning?
Yes, ma'am. Just give me 1 second. I'm downloading the desktop Microsoft Teams app, so just give me 5 seconds. I'll be done with that.
Maybe start.
Please continue.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Aditya, and with my partners, we've created Simul app for sustainability in the future. So let me start with a very short and simple story. You might have encountered this. One day, while reading the newspaper, you find out the world's temperature will have risen permanently if drastic measures are not taken. To prevent the catastrophic impacts on our environment, you understand that everybody has an equally important role and duty towards Mother Earth. Naturally, you want to do something but don't know what to do.
Arsh, you are on mute, beta.
Welcome, Gursimran.
Sustainability means meeting our own needs without compromising the ability of the future generations to meet their own needs. In addition to natural resources, we also need social and economic resources. But sustainability is not just environmentalism, it is our ability to conserve, protect, and retain our values, habits, environment, culture, and a way of living. Today, we live in a world where we are facing the humongous problems of environmental degradation. To stop our temperature from rising permanently, countries are supposed to fully stop their carbon emissions, a goal which is substantially difficult to achieve.
So the fact of the matter is, people have never been taught how to do that. Schools don't teach you how to help the environment. Even if you want to do something, you would not been able to do so because you stopped learning a long time ago. Our innate belief that learning should just be confined to the years of formal education hampers our progress. There are many reasons why people stop learning. But one of the main problems that actually hampers growth is the absence of guidance and resources. What we aim to do is to cover this void of absence of learning. To sustain is to survive, and you cannot survive if you do not have the proper modern knowledge. And you gain knowledge by learning. So if you stop learning, you stop sustaining.
Therefore, while making an app, we strived for easy functionality. It is simple enough to be used by almost anyone, but powerful enough to help everyone. It contains various sections, each pertaining to things that we need to sustain. This includes our environment, our health, and our knowledge. There is a utility section which contains things from a simple calculator to a quadratic equation solver. You could basically learn about all the things which will increase general sustainability in our life.
What more we can be? Future planning is already present. We have the capability to grow into much greater things. Our simple interface makes it easier for us to add more useful features. The user experience can be improved by changing the graphics while not hindering a functionality. In short, it is a simple weapon which is very powerful and can change the world. And this weapon has all the capabilities to become even more lethal.
The app has four general sections. The education section gives you tips on how to learn faster and in a better way. Within the health section, we give you various first aid tips for times of emergency. You also have the option to record your exercise and eating timings. This will help you to self-reflect on your habits, thus giving you a chance to modify them. Our utility section has various help tools which will help a person to do various things, simple or complex. The environment section will be a huge advantage for people looking to help their home, Mother Earth. It has a tree cost calculator so that you can know how many trees you can plant in a given budget. There are also many planting and gardening tips compartmentalized according to a person's level of expertise so that everyone can contribute to the environment. These are just some of the various features of an app which we believe can truly contribute to sustainable future.
The target group. The whole market consists of 5 billion people, all the people who own mobile phones. But we would initially target 20 million people, and as we are free and open source, we don't expect a considerable amount of revenue.
As we were to work on the topic of sustainability, we thought that it would not be fair to make an app that does not work everywhere. So our general purpose app with a specific goal can be used by everyone and everywhere without any limitations. Now I'd just like to show you a demo of the app. This here is the main start screen. After this, it is divided into four sections. The health section consists of a meal section where you can enter the date, the time and the food, and you can submit it. For example, here I'll just enter uh, today's date and time and some food such as rice, and then I can submit it. And whatever I submit later, I can, when I click on that, I can see what all I've entered. Then we've also got an exercise section, which where it is the same thing. You can enter the date, the time, and the exercise, and you can also see the exercise that you've done and also plan the exercises. We have got various first aid tips for the times of emergencies. Then in the education section, we have Richard Feynman's technique on how to learn in a faster and in a better way. Then in the environment section, you got a tree planting cost calculator where you can enter the number of trees and it'll show you an estimated amount of money that would have to be required to plant and maintain those trees throughout their life. Then the gardening hacks consists of hacks for beginners such as picking the right spot, picking the type, working on the soil, etc. Then there are some uh, tips for intermediate gardeners and also for the experienced people. There are also some easy trees which people can plant here, and there are also profitable trees like the trees the people can plant for their profit. In the utility section, we got a calculator, which is a simple calculator. You can enter numbers and it can this. And we also got a quadratic equation solver, which you can enter ABC and it will give you the answer. Thank you.
So yeah, great presentation. Good job on the application. So just a
couple of questions I have, and I hope Kursimran also has them. Firstly, how did you come up with the idea of this thing?
Um, Basically, while researching about sustainability, we found out that education plays a very vital role for sustainability. If people actually don't know about anything, they can't do any work upon that. So we thought to create an app that is accessible to everyone, and it actually compiles all the data from various sectors that are important for sustainability in a one single package.
And what's the platform the app is built on?
The app is
Kiwi
built on
from
Python using
Python.
the Kiwi module.
Yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
The app is built in the Python language using the Kiwi module.
Okay, and what's the reach of this module? How many people can actually use it in their day-to-day life?
This module can actually be converted into an APK, so this can be used by everyone with an Android phone and even an IPA, so that it is accessible on the iOS store and app store.
Okay,
It can also be made into an Mac and Windows. The Kiwi module can be turned into Mac and Apple
cool.
and Windows, of course.
Persimmon, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Just asking, the prototype you have right now, is this like a desktop app or a web application? Because it doesn't look like a mobile application, just seeing the screen size right now.
Screen size, it can
Uh,
the Kiwi
is it
module
like a, okay, like
right now it
you're
is
just saying
running.
this is just, this version right now is a desktop version, right?
This version
Yeah,
right now is
because
desktop
Okay.
version,
basically
but
Kiwi
Yeah.
is famous for cross-platform development, so we thought to use it because you can easily convert it to an APK file, and then you may install it on an Android phone.
Okay, cool. I had another question. Like, the first one was just a clarification. So you said your target user group is like 5 billion users, and then you uh, brought that number down to can you show me that slide again, or just like tell me the number which you brought it down to, maybe 2 million, right?
it was brought down to 20 million.
Okay, 20 million. So I just wanted to know how did you reach that number? Like, a big part of, like, if you're building something, you, like, as a hackathon, you'd be thinking about how to, like, bring that product to the market as well, right? So I just wanted to know what's your strategy, like, how did you bring that number from 5 billion down to 20 million? Like, are you focusing on some specific users, maybe children, maybe elderly people? Because, like, your app is like kind of a mix of everything. You can track your food, which is good for people who are in their adult life, and then you have problem solving, which is quadratic, and your calculator, which is good for children, and then you have a lot of exercises and all, which can be beneficial for the adults. So, like, what's your, like, first go to market strategy? Like, which is your like the 20 million, who, like, which group does those 20 million represent?
Firstly, we would like to target the urban population, mostly people from mega cities, because they actually need knowledge about such thing, about preserving the environment and all that. So we'll be targeting the urban population first.
Okay. I mean, that's still pretty broad, like urban population. Like, can you, like, tell me something about, like, maybe your go-to-market strategy in terms of, like, your, like, the specific function that app does that would be beneficial to someone of, like, a particular age group?
Considering the features of the app, I think it will be good for the for university-going students and the graduates.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I think, like, that's an age group where, like, people use everything. They're also thinking about their food. Okay, yeah. Ivan, do you have any other question?
Yeah, I think I'm good. I'm just gonna ask all of the other groups to limit their presentations to 10 minutes so that we can ask questions in the rest of the 5 minutes, okay? I'm gonna stop you if you exceed over 10 minutes. Good
Yeah.
job. Let's move on to the next one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Archana Aditya.
The next team who's going to pitch is Techno Geeks from DAV School Sector 14.
Is it visible?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Yes,
thank
yes.
you.
So good evening everyone. Today we Techno Geeks are here to present our product Drona. Let's understand the problem statement. The sustainable goals or the global goals are an assortment of 17 intellect objectives intending to be a diagram to accomplish a superior and more reasonable future for all. Our solution solves the agenda for second SDG, that is zero hunger. The SDGs intend to end all types of craving and lack of healthy sustenance by 2030, ensuring all individuals, particularly youngsters, have adequate and nutritious food the entire year. This includes advancing economical agrarian, supporting little scope branches, and equivalent admittance of land innovation and markets.
So now the solution for the problem. We will be collecting food from all over the country which is not being consumed and being wasted. We will ensure that the food is totally hygienic and safe to eat. Once all this is fulfilled, we will distribute the food to needy people in extremely low cost which uh, with drones which fast and hot meals will be served to people on time. Our idea promotes no wastage of food and needy will be given good nutritious food at low cost. Drone delivery will promote no air pollution along with less road traffic and will ensure faster food delivery. The website is user friendly and free to access. About the website. In the modern world, majority of the people own a smartphone and can access website across the world. People willing to order food can place the order. GPS is used to have a pinpoint location of the user and drones will deliver the exact same point. People who want to donate food can also schedule a pickup so that we can collect the food. If not much orders are placed, then then too the food won't be wasted. Our team can visit the slum areas and give the food to the needy people and charge extremely low cost.
Now about the delivery through drones. Delivery drones are pilotless aircrafts carrying packages to a designated area. These bots have 4 to 8 propellers and rechargeable batteries to generate thrust. The delivery drone remotely controlled by a ground control station. Drone operators can monitor multiple flying bots at once, keeping track of every package delivered. Due to traveling speeds and built-in battery time, drones can fly up to a range of 20 to 30 kilometers. This means multiple storage stations would be needed for a city-wide flight. However, there is a problem for carrying much heavy food. The bigger package requires a much more thrust efficient performing of the drone to carry out the operation. For delivery drones to be autonomous beyond visible line of sight, technology is needed. Guided by GPS systems, drones will be able to deliver food to the needy person's location. Automatic sense and avoid systems are required to avoid air and ground accidents. Built-in sensors and cameras will be able to identify any nearby objects, proximity, and speed. Now about the possible benefits of a product. It is environment friendly, that is, have less number of vans and trucks on the roads, no pollution as the drones are electric. Due, reduce delivery time. The drones carry packages to the designated area without getting affected by traffic on a planned route. They ensure a safe delivery as there are less chances of package being damaged during the transit and handling of drones is very smoothly. The mobility ensures that the people living in the areas prone to disasters like volcanic eruptions, droughts, etc. will get food in this period. It is economically beneficial as the website is free and the drone delivery is also not too much costly.
Now about the storage. For storage, we need some central areas in the city. Some ovens, microwaves, freezers, and fridges will do the work. So, how are we different from other companies? We contribute in no wastage of food and utilizing the food which is not being consumed to giving it to the people who are actually needy and in need of the food. We provide food to lower sections of the country at low cost for their convenience, and delivery through drones lead to faster delivery and environmental friendly. Now we would like to show you a demo of the website. This is the homepage of the website. So from here the people can order food. the name, email, phone number, and address. After the address is entered, the GPS location can have pinpoint location of the address entered by the user. For donation of food, another similar page is created where the people can actually donate food, and our team can visit their places for the collection of the food. If any error arises, the people can also contact us through email, and the person who has ordered or wants to donate the food can also track their orders. Thank you.
Yeah, pretty good. So, well, first my question is, there must be the reason that food is being thrown out, there must be a reason that it's being thrown out, right? Because maybe it's going bad, maybe it's been half consumed by someone or something else. So how are you gonna salvage the right kind of food? How are you gonna ensure that you're getting the right quality of food to the people?
Actually, the thing is that in India there are over 1,000 of marriages every day. So, abundant of food is being made there, and when the attendees have the food, a lot quantity of the food which is used for garnishing and even for eating, that food is left over and is not consumed. So people prefer to throw it away, and very least of them have a approach that they will distribute the food to the needy people. So we want to collect their food and sell it at low cost to the people who are actually in the need of the food.
So just to see if I get it right, you're trying to collect the food at a central location and then trying to distribute it, right?
Yes, sir.
But wouldn't that give you a sort of a time overhead that you have to get ahead of, because the food goes bad after it's been, presented or used or it's been prepared. So how are you gonna overcome that, gap of time that you need?
So as mentioned, the food will be preserved in ovens, refrigerators, and other storage capacities, and only the right meal, which is edible completely and nutritious, will be served.
Okay. And okay, I think, yeah, Guru, you have any questions?
How complete is your app right now? Because I can see that you showed the front end. Does like can you just fill that out, put in an address, or just track it, or it's just like a front end right now?
So, sir, actually, this is the basic front end only. It is a complete
Okay.
prototype. So it's not completely working that when we put in the location, then actually it will pinpoint the location. This was
Okay.
a
Yeah.
demo. Once if we are able to make this website completely, then using the GPS and other features as mentioned, the website will be 100% working.
Okay. Have you also like thought about how drones would work? Like as in like have you like figured out a particular drone type or like a particular like range or something that should be ideal for like delivering food?
Yes, sir. Abhijay explained about the working of the drones. So the high-end drones have approximately 7 to 8 propellers, which will be optimum for lifting a weight for the food. If the food is a little heavy, then more advanced drones can be bought. And sir, at the current time, drones are advanced enough that they can be controlled at a range of 10 to 20 kilometers.
Okay, yeah, just like one last question. So like you talk about like collecting food in like one area and then distributing it via drones. So like have you ever thought about like how would you batch them together? Because like you don't want too many drones in the air, right? It's better you just like club some orders together, like how about basically how a marketplace works. Have you ever like thought about that yet?
Sir, in the starting, obviously there will be a little less orders and not in much quantity. So at the first, when the orders are less, then the drones can be controlled manually. And since the orders are less, the quantity of the drones will already be less. Once after a certain point of time, like after 1 or 1.5 year, if the quantity of the orders increase, then the drones can then be controlled not manually but via machines by pinpointing the location, the pickup location, and then the drop location.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Thank you.
I had one last question. So there are a lot of NGOs that you hear about that do the same thing, that collect the food that's going waste in a neighboring area and distribute it to the poor people in that area. So how are you more effective than those? Because they target their niche customers, they target their niche population, and they're pretty successful in doing that. How are you
Sir,
better
as
than
far as
them?
I know, they actually donate the food and they do not cost them. So if the food is being donated, then people won't be motivated enough that they should earn money. They will think that they are getting free food, then they should not work for living. But our motto is to provide the food at a lower cost so that people can still have nutritious food at a low price. And secondly, I don't know actually the mode of transportation. So sometimes the mode of transportation also costs a lot, but the transportation through drones is more convenient.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for this wonderful presentation. Now, moving on, the next team coming for the pitch is DPS Rohini. Guys, please turn your cameras on.
Hi, good evening, guys. I'll just share my screen. Yeah. So our product is Entree. This is the agenda for the pitch. Entree is a platform that helps to end world hunger and fill the empty stomachs. Let me share the inspiration. We all in a team of three believe in feeding the hungry. We have associated with the Robin Hood Army quite often. All the welfare programs we had in this pandemic time were in partnership with the Robin Hood Army. From there, clicked the idea of this platform to bring NGOs, distributors, and donators together. Also, our parents involved in the corporate world in senior leadership positions, and one key objective they have is the corporate social responsibility. Often, CSR activities face challenge of time commitments and have ample time commitments, but have ample amount of resources and funds. Entree will take care of the time and bandwidth challenge for them by taking care of their CSR. While one side of the inspiration is to spread the spirit of the greater good of ending hunger that we believe in, on the other side, we need to ensure that our platform gets its cost as well as gains to keep expanding further. Corporates are welcome to pay us. We will have their support for the we will have their support for digital marketing by providing a capability to share it on LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, etc. This will also encourage more people to join and help us achieving our objective of eradicating global hunger. Entree has a user-friendly interface which involves just three simple steps, that is to register, login, and donate. These are our user personas. We have one from Sia Gupta, who is a volunteer at our company, and the other is Tanmay Gupta, who is a donator. And this is the tech stack and architecture. For front end, we use jQuery, JavaScript, CSS, HTML, and for backend, we use the Flask framework in Python language. I would like to get onto the demo. So here I just go to my website. This is my home page, and I go to sign in. I sign myself up. This is my email. I have already created an account. I have my email and I have my password. I log in. And then it's as simple as this. And then I just go to the donations page. I just tell me how many I have, like a meal for two, and this is my address. I click the donate button. It sends me an email saying, this guy will reach your doorstep in 30 minutes to collect the food or something like that, which we'll get into later on, which is a future roadmap about how we do the delivery and stuff. And yeah, and that's it. And we also have a leaderboard to like encourage people, and so that, and also to like, yeah, it's basically to encourage people to donate more because you get that competitive spirit. And that's it. That's it for the pitch. Any questions?
Thank you for the pitch. Well, first question is just what's your target group? Who are you targeting mainly?
We have a large target audience, so we want to target NGOs like Robin Hood Army because they don't have a digital platform yet, so we want to target them for a digital platform for them. We want to target customers directly, so if I want, like, customers like me, customers like you, if you want to donate your leftovers, you can donate them. And then we want to target the corporates for their CSR thing, so we have a quite large target audience. So
Right.
Okay, so I just like one
Yeah,
question.
yeah.
The website that you just showed us is like
Yes,
it has a sign up and login and everything,
yes,
but in the end, essentially, it's basically filling out a form, right?
yes, it is. Yes, yes.
Okay, yeah. Do you think there's something that can be added to such a platform to make the whole process much easier? And you can essentially do the whole thing with making Google Forms. So I just want to know what are you thinking? I understand it's hard to implement stuff. It's just what are you thinking in terms of expanding this platform onto? Like, what's your future vision about it?
Yeah, so we talked about the CSR thing, right? For the corporates, we want, while registering, we want the user, we'll give the option for the user to register as a corporate and to have the, and can pay us a subscription, X amount of subscription for us to, for doing the CSR thing. And that's one thing. For the future roadmap, then we want to target the NGOs. We want to go to like Robin Hood Army and the other NGOs. We want to target them. And as I said about Google Forms, right? So I want my website to be personalized. I want my company to be personalized, right? I don't want to use a third party software. I don't want to use Google APIs. I don't want to use Microsoft Cloud or something like that. Well, but yeah, of course, while deploying, I'll need to buy a server and stuff. But yeah, I don't want to use APIs and stuff before that in my actual product. I want it mine.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a
Thanks.
nice day, guys.
Thank you for this wonderful presentation. So the next team coming for the pitch is KIIT World School.
Hello, is my screen visible?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Okay, so the name of a website is Nature Preservators, and now just it will carry on from here.
So we are just preaching and Aksaroj from Nature Preservators. So we are here to present you our pitch about the hackathon project, which is named Nature Preservators. So for the topic, I would like Aksh to continue.
Yeah, so the topic for the hackathon was sustainability, and at the time when the society is becoming more aware of the impact on their environment, their collective movement towards a sustainable future is leading to huge changes. So our task was to build a web app uh, that helps tackle a problem in the sustainability spectrum, be it environmental, economical, or social. So now I would like Jaspreet to carry on from here.
Yeah, so our Nature Preservators website is actually made up of three main parts. These three main parts include the homepage, blogs page, and information box. So the blogs section of our website is basically a part where people can write blogs and tell others about what they feel about the environmental problems. So these environmental problems can be like deforestation, global warming, pollution, and many more. And the information box section works as a complaint box as well. So here people having information about others who violate some laws can write a complaint a simple or simply just fill a form about those people, and if we think that that complaint is valid, then we can forward that information to the legal authorities, which will then take action against them. So as you can see in the picture, this is the homepage of our website. So here we introduce you to our website. So we are nature preservators, and what this term means is actually told in this homepage. And we also are encouraging others to join our organization. And we also have some handy buttons on the top, which is the base for us to move from our homepage to other parts of our website, namely blogs and information box. So this image is just a part of the blogs page. Our blogs page is wide and allows people to write the blogs. So here people can write the blogs related to different environmental problems, and as I mentioned some of them earlier, which can be pollution, global warming, and deforestation. So these kind of problems are talked about in this section. So if any person wishes to send their blogs for this blog page, they can mail that blog to us at the given website, given Gmail ID, because we don't want people to just directly write blogs on our page, because this may be wrong, because some people make fun of these platforms, and people try to write wrong things or something which is some information which is not actually correct. So if some people write those kind of things to our blogs page, that may create some confusion, which is why we first want them to write blogs at the given ID, and when we will read them, we will check is it fine to be approved or sent to the web, so sent to the blogs page, or it isn't fine. So we first check it and then put it to the blogs page. So this information box actually is, as I told you, works as a complaint box as well. So here like we know that there are many different ways in which people knowingly or unknowingly harm the environment. So in this case we can take corrective actions against them. Our website gives the viewers and the people who gives the viewers and users an option to correct those people and also inform us about them. So if someone really have is violating the laws, like for example, if someone is having is not disposing of the waste from the factories correctly. Sorry for the disturbance. Actually, there was some background noise. So, if someone actually is trying to violate those laws which is created by the government, like if someone is having a industry near the residential area, or they are not say not disposing of their waste properly, then those kind of things can be informed to us over here on in our website. We also and as you can see a paragraph above the fill out our form section, so that paragraph actually tells examples of some other kind of situations or some other kind of problems or violating of the laws. So this is just an example. Any person who thinks that there some people around them are doing wrong or not taking care of the environment, they can tell it to us, and we can then send this information to the requested authorities, and they will take the action as soon as possible.
Okay. Okay. That's fine.
So as we were mentioning the homepage, so this is the homepage of our website, which he just showed.
Right. Is there a specific user group you're going to, target, or anything you're trying to reach, any particular topic with this blog, or is it just very general right now?
Basically, it is a universal group because we don't want to stick to some people, because the environment belongs to everyone. So if we just stick to some people, then that may be wrong to others, because like everyone thinks differently and everyone has different things in their mind for the blog section. So anyone who wants to or wishes to write the blogs can send it to us. And also for the complaint box, it is open for everyone.
Also, since it's a blog, it's a publication in a way. So how are you trying to get your user growth? How are you trying to publicize it? Did you hear my question?
Yes. So actually, if we have to publicize or spread our web page or bring it to the market, then we will have to first increase the quality and the content of our website, and it has to be better, and also it should touch the views of most of the people. So we just can't stick to some people, and we have to take encourage people from different minority groups and or backward sections, because and especially people.
Okay, Guru, you have any questions?
Yeah. So I want to talk about the Inform Us page, which is basically, as you're saying, it's a complaint box. So who's actually monitoring that? For example, I report someone on your website. Who will take care of that? Will you pass that information on to the police or like legal authorities, or are they do they have access to your databases, or like how does that work? Do you get my question?
Can you repeat your question because my
Yeah,
net?
sure, sure, yeah, yes, no problem. I was just asking that you have the Inform Us page, which is basically like a complaint box. So, for example, I have to report someone on your website. So I fill out that form. I report that someone is doing something that should not be done. So who's actually taking care of that? Like that
Uh,
information that I just filled out, is it going directly to the legal authorities, or like it comes to you and then you're basically sharing that with the legal authorities?
so first of all, the complaints come to us because we don't want like any fake complaint or something like that to be filled, and we don't want the authorities to go just to see the complaints that are fake. So first we go to the places and see that the things are actually happening, and then we complain to about it to the legal authorities.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you for this wonderful presentation. So moving on, now we have team AIS Mayur Vihar. Guys, please turn your cameras on.
Um, yeah, am I visible? Just a minute, I'll share my screen. It's visible?
Yeah, your screen is visible.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So, good evening, honorable judges, teachers, and the fellow teams present here. We, Team Green Collect from Amity Mayur Vihar, will be introducing our product today. Every one of us are aware that the major threat to our society is global warming, which is caused due to the rate at which the amount of waste is produced every year but is not recycled. And this waste has its origin from various sectors. As you can see on the slide, forestry sector contributes 17.4% of the waste, and the industry sector 19.4%. Whereas the most waste is contributed by the energy supply sector, being at 25.9%. A study suggests that in India alone, 27 crore 71 lakh metric tons of waste is produced every year, of which only 5% is recycled. So we at Green Collect have a vision to increase this ratio of recycling the waste.
So here we present our product, Green Collect. Green Collect is much more than a website. A wise man once said, the greatest threat to our planet is thinking that someone else will save it. To save our Mother Earth from this huge problem of global warming, we decided save Mother Earth from this huge problem of global warming. Green Collect is much more than a website. Here, Here, this application can be used using three simple steps. Step 1, enter recyclable amounts. Step 2, wait for the delivery person to come and pick up. And step 3, use the redeemable points you get to support various charities. One of the best parts of our application is that it offers a dynamic profile system.
Uh, we here at Green Collect not only help the user but also the drivers. We take the addresses of the people who want the recycled waste to be collected, and using Maps API, we add them as waypoints to provide the driver with the fastest and most efficient passage to the nearest recycling center. Why this product exactly, you ask? Well, everybody wants to recycle, but I personally myself have never gone to a recycling center, so I can't expect others to go there as well. So we have a problem due to the laziness of our people. Our team and Maps API provides a solution, and the solution is Green Connect. Green Collect. Thank you for the presentation. Now I'll show a live demo of the product. So uh, I have the instance running on PowerShell. So now, if I go to the website, a person can simply register. ID is not required. Say I register an email, address, anything works. And for the password, let's say we have that as high as well. The password is SHA-256 encrypted. You register, get redirected to the login page, and here you enter your email ID uh, and the password. This redirects you to your profile, your name, email ID, address, and from here you can go to recycle. You can enter simple amounts, say 1, 2, 3, 4 of each kind of waste. You move to the next. Now you can go to redeem, and you can redeem from these various charities which we put later. And using a simple formula, for now it's just adding all of it together, we can get the points that can be redeemed. So after redeeming, we can go back to the profile, and this is the user end. Now for the for the driver's landing, we currently have a hard coded entry of two waypoints using the Maps API and TomTom API actually, and which makes a route, and we can simply add waypoints as well. This is our app. We generate a database which we can show users. These are the users currently which have been added just for testing purposes, and requests as well. So when we enter the materials, we can see that this request has been generated: 3 kgs of plastic, 4 kgs of metal, 1 kg of paper, and 2 kgs of e-waste. Further, we can process by connecting to other say delivery services like DHL, UPS, to help optimize the actual collection, the physical collection and pickup. And yeah, about it. Uh, thanks.
All right, that was a pretty good presentation. Thanks. Well, first question is, what's your strategy for market penetration? How are you going to reach the people?
First of all, we would obviously be looking for investors and using AdSense to get money for the actual redeeming of donating to charities and stuff. And furthermore, we plan to grow using social media and webs. And furthermore, we plan to collaborate with NGOs so as to actually offer them a platform to for this thing to get working, so that people can actually send stuff and get rewarded for it, instead of physically going to recycling centers and getting nothing in return. So this adds an incentive for the people to actually use the application.
Okay.
I had one question. How do you make money? You're acting as a mediator between someone who wants to recycle their garbage, and on the other side, who's on someone who's collecting all that to recycle. So you're just essentially working as a mediator. How do you make money off it? Essentially, in such a business where the margins are pretty low.
Yeah, so basically we here aren't exactly looking for the profit margin. What we're looking for is the only profit we're looking at is from investors and AdSense, because we want this to work as such like a non-governmental organization. We don't look for profit, we do it for the people.
Okay,
And
okay.
all the transit charges, shipping charges, like for the DHL, FedEx, whatever, is going to come from investors and AdSense.
Okay, yeah. So, if you're not showing any sort of revenue to the investors, why should I be investing in your startup? If you want me to consider this as a non-profit, then that'll be a completely different route. Or if you want me to consider this as a startup, then again, that's a different story.
Yeah. So basically, what we're pitching is a non-profit to you
Okay, okay, cool. Yeah.
instead of business.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Thanks.
Is it fine?
Okay, guys. Thank you for the
Okay. Yeah. Thank you for
presentation.
listening.
So the next team coming for the pitch is AIS Sector 43 Gurgaon.
Do we have Vikas Godar in the meeting? Can you answer, please?
Yes, can we just have 2 minutes? We are facing some technical issues. Just give us 2 minutes.
Sure, sure.
Gursimran, would you like to share some of your views? In the meantime, they are solving out their technical problems.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, the presentations so far have been really great. I love the implementation that has been done. The only thing that I was in the same place 2 years ago, doing the same competitions, pitching to the going to the same competitions, going to I remember like doing all these pitches back when I was in 11th and 12th. But yeah, totally understand how you guys feel, and right now I just feel that you're pretty good in terms of implementing stuff. You have great ideas. At this point you should also start thinking about how to place that product as a business, because essentially we are this is a hackathon. You can go to a build-a-thon, which is where you basically care about building a product. In hackathons, basically you build a product so that you can sell it. So I think you should really focus more on the selling part of it. Otherwise, everything's pretty good.
Thank you so much. And Ariman, what would you like to say?
Well, sort of the same thing. I was in the same shoes 2 years ago. I was doing a lot of this presenting stuff, and these things come with a little experience. Once you get used to pitching your ideas, you get fluent with the questions judges are going to ask. These are some very basic topics you have to keep in mind: market penetration, business model, originality, and your how much your application works and how much you can show off your application actually. That's what matters. Just explaining the topic doesn't do that much good than just going with your product and focusing on your product. So that's my only advice, and everyone's doing pretty good from what I see.
Okay, okay, okay. And what is the difference between competitions here and the competitions where you are right now?
Well, it's pretty much the same, but it's just a lot of technicalities involved. People obviously have gained more knowledge and think about a lot of other perspectives before pitching their ideas. So even on global platforms, people do pitch these kinds of ideas, but they have a very nicely laid out application that works completely. It's a prototype on its own, and they have clear business models with, all of the metrics calculated and have all the answers on their tips. So it's more of the same, just more calibrated and more refined in a way.
I think it's just part of the process. You know, you right now you're just pitching to judges. In the meantime, probably 2 years from now, you'll be actually pitching to investors, which is what I am doing right now. So like you'll kind of get to know what sort of differences like pitching to judges. Like right now, we are not investing money in your. We just like judging you, right? We're not investing. We won't give you any money to build that business. But investors, when you're talking about investors, it's their money. You have to provide them the value for that money, and that at that point you need to take care of every single thing. Every question you should be kind of like ready with the answer. So yeah, it's part of the process. So it's just a start from you guys for you guys.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much, Guru and Ariman. And it's a real pleasure
Yes.
having you today.
No
And
worries.
I'm remembering those old days when with Guru we went for this ATL challenge.
Yes, ma'am.
Everything I'm able to remember right now. Are you ready with have you solved your technical problem, children? Or we can have the other team and then we can have it. Can we have it? The event organizers, Weber would.
The last team. So
That was the
You're
last
the
team.
last team.
Okay, 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 okay. So we'll wait for a few more seconds so that they can complete their presentation.
Yes, ma'am, we're done.
Okay, okay, okay.
Vikas, please share your screen.
Yes, just give. Yes, ma'am. I'm sharing screen. Ma'am, I have not been allowed to share.
we'll just make you presenter. Sorry for the inconvenience. Alright, you should be able to
Is the
share
screen
now.
visible? Yes, ma'am. Is it visible?
Yes, it is.
Okay, ma'am. So, good morning, everyone. My name is Vikas Gowder, and today with me are Aviral Gupta and Akanksha Kumari. So, in the past few decades, the world has developed at a very fast pace, from bullocks to hybrid cars and from letters to emails. We have developed in each and every aspect of life. However, this development did not come free of a cost. It came hand in hand with rapid environmental depletion. The world we know today has changed a lot in the past few decades, and not exactly in a good way. The world right now is facing many problems which threaten the very survival of the living organisms living on it. Ozone layer depletion, oxygen depletion, climate change are just a tip of the iceberg.
We at Grow believe that in order to solve this vast multitude of problems, we must go through them one by one and deal with them as soon as possible. We believe that the right place to start is by tackling the lack of trees and the rapid depletion of the forests. It is saddening to know that although humans recognize the importance of trees in their survival, they have yet to realize the efforts that they must take in order to improve the environment. When we look around in our neighborhood, we see that it is not that people do not want to plant trees. In fact, each one of us here today at some point has at least tried to grow a plant. I'm sure about that. So why is that? Even though there is a huge willingness among the people to change, why is such a change not taking place?
So the main problem is that we don't have the necessary knowledge as to how to maintain a plant, maintaining the soil, maintaining the proper mix of fertilizers, watering it regularly. These are small steps that one often overlooks and ignores. However, this is a fatal mistake. Plants are complex organisms. They too need a proper care and support to grow. Due to this ignorance, most people Most of people's plants die at a very young age, and some of them die before even reaching the soil to see through. Such disappointing results slowly chip away the driving force behind people and reduce their effort.
So, to deal with this issue, we at Grow developed an app named Well Grow, which we feel has the potential to address all these mentioned problems and make the world a better and greener place. Grow
Grow,
Pro-
provi- Grow provides people with necessary information and prerequisites for growing a healthy plant. People can select the type of their plant like money, plant, apple, etc. And our app gives them the necessary prerequisites as to how to maintain the plant in the best possible way. People say each one plant one, but we say why? Why do we have to stop at one? Using Grow, you can maintain as many plants as you would like it, 1 or 100. You access your plant by the name that you give it in the beginning. This also helps the user to emotionally attach with the plant.
There are many ways in which you can contribute to saving the planet. It can start with a simple step, like planting trees in your backyard or terrace, and can grow bigger by organizing campaigns for tree planting and saving. Our app acts as an advisor as well as a record holder. Our app enables the user to add as many plants as he or she desires. The app will show the records of the plants added, such as its name, its type, its height. The app will also provide tips to the user on how to take care of the plant. The tip includes the water requirements, the soil requirements, the sunlight requirements, and also the fertilizer requirements.
Now, what we have planned for the future of our app is the we have planned the following for the future of our app. Our app is still in the development phase. What we seek to achieve is that we seek to add a login system so that the users can save their progress and they can save their progress, and after that we seek to add more and more varieties of plants. Like for example, currently our app supports apple trees, lemon trees, mango trees, money plant, and a few more. So we seek to keep adding more of these in the future. The app will have more features such as a height tracker, a weekly height tracker in which users can, like currently in the app, you can update your height, but in the future, we seek to add like the app will ask weekly to the users to uh, the app will ask the users weekly to update the height of their plant so that they can monitor its growth, and along with the app will be able to store the photos of the plant again to monitor its growth. Then we seek to provide the users with certain challenges that they must complete with their plant, which will give them perks and uh, determine their position on the leaderboard. Apart from this, we seek to release our app in the like currently our app is a Java based product. In the future, we seek to convert it into an executable file and an APK file and release it on all platforms such as iOS, Windows, and Android. Thank you, Zon.
Is there a demo of the app?
Yes, Vikas.
So should I provide? Okay. So give me a second. So basically, this is the home screen. We can either view details and add a plant.
Just a
So
minute, your
first,
screen
go to
is
add a
dark.
plant. Okay.
I can't see that.
Is it visible now?
No.
Is it visible?
No.
I'll share once again. Give me a second. Sorry. Can you see it now?
Yes, now it is
Hello.
visible. Yes, yes, it's visible.
Okay.
Your
So
screen is visible.
having very so this is our main basic layout in menu page. So we can either add a plant or view the information regarding our existing plants. So first, let's add a plant. So for now, you can provide the name that you want for the plant and the type of the plant, such as whether it's a mango tree or a money plant. And also, you can set its current height and and the date of creating the profile for that plant. So, for example, we will create the name as Grow, which is our app's name, and it is the type of apple tree. And for now, let's just assume that the height is around 10 centimeters. And let's say the date is 17/12/2020. So, yep, submit. And now the profile for the new plant has been added. So we can now go and view it in our my plant section. So first we search by the name. The name was Grow. You search it. So yeah, we see it's a Grow. It's an apple tree. It was created on 17th of December. And sorry, it seems to have in space. The height is 10 centimeter and the date is 17 December. So we can even update this more if we want. Do you want to update and set the date of the update? Like for example, I updated tomorrow, 18th, 18th 12th 2020, and the height is now 15 centimeters. And submit. And if you search again, it will be updated. For now, it is. Yep. And you can get more information regarding an apple tree on how to maintain it. So more info, water requirements, soil requirements, and light, fertilizers, and all that. So this is the basic functioning of our app for now.
Okay, now some of you may ask why we chose Grow as the name of our product. Well, we chose the name Grow because with our app, our team not only seeks to grow more and more trees, but also to grow the mindset of people towards improving the condition of the current environment and having an aim towards a sustainable future. Thank you so much.
That was pretty good. This is a really good space you're working in. Like I have seen a lot of work towards this space. Have you ever thought of like a more sophisticated user case other than just like getting information about the height of the plant? Probably something like tracking its growth or like tracking how healthy it is using some sophisticated models or something. Have you ever like thought about some more complex use cases?
Okay, like not exactly. We have not actually ventured exactly into that field because, as I said, our app is still in the development phase. But yeah, on the current base, like in the near future, like in the next 2 or 3 months, what we seek to achieve was what we mentioned in the future plans. Along with like, we can program the app to send the user notifications every day, reminding them to water their plants according to the type of the plants. Like for a money plant, the water requirement notification will be sent every 3 to 4 days and all, according to the type of the plant.
And also we can seek to implement a photo-based system where we can, when we update its the status of the plant, we can add the photo of the plant so that the user can visually see the growth of his plant, and that would be a much better experience than just numbers and text on the screen.
Yep, sounds great. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that covers my questions as well. That's pretty good.
Any other questions?
We're good.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, everyone. So, guys, thank you for this wonderful presentation. So now we'll move towards the end of this meeting. I would like to thank each and every participant who participated in Technovity 2020 and keep up the good work, guys. I would like to thank all the teachers who helped us make this event a successful one. And thank you, judges, for sparing your valuable time for us. I would also like to thank our principal, ma'am, for providing us with an opportunity like this. Thank you, ma'am.
Just one final announcement before we end this meeting. The results for this finals will be declared with all the results compiled together in the closing ceremony on 24th. So the link for the closing ceremony will be shared a day prior.
Okay, and I would also like to personally thank Ariman and Gursimran for being here, and it really makes me feel very happy and very proud that children who were with us a few years back are really flourishing and doing so well. You are an inspiration to many, many of the young kids. Keep doing the good work, and you really make us feel very happy and proud. Thank you so much for being with us today and making this event successful and judging it. Thank you from all of us here. Thank you, children. And thank you to all the participants who were here. A very good show, all of you.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. It's an honor.
Thank you, children. Thank you. God bless you. Okay, now I think so. I request Principal Ma'am, would you like to say a few words?
Yeah, absolutely. I've been watching this off and on, and I could see the varied experiences of our eminent judges for today. Feeling so proud. It was just yesterday when they used to be in uniform, sitting in school. But I'm so happy that the good experience that they have had at Amity has further allowed them to take wings and soar in the open sky towards bigger and better opportunities. And the way Technovity has shaped up, I'm sure you must be feeling very proud of your juniors, the way they have programmed the whole thing. And indeed, it was a very, very enjoyable experience. Thank you so much, everyone, whoever has contributed. And if we could have all the participants, whoever is here, turn on their cameras now, it would be really nice and we could create memory. I have Aviral, Akanksha, and Vikas. All of you, if you could turn on your cameras. Okay. I must say a word of gratitude to the ATL team members, headed by our science coordinator, Sangeeta Malhotra ma'am, who's doing a wonderful job, along with Amita Arora ma'am and Richa Satyavrat ma'am and Meenakshi Daya ma'am. We're so proud of you all. And the lead team, the students lead team, and everyone is working so hard. Dhriti Verma, Arsh, Vikas, and all the others who are involved in it. Great teamwork. Wonderful. I'm so proud of all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so
Thanks
much.
a lot,
Thank
ma'am.
you for giving us this platform.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, teachers and everyone.
Thank you.
Sangeeta, ma'am, I'll end the meeting now.
Yes, ma'am. We will end the meeting. You can stop the recording, ma'am.
Yeah.